Until today, conflict continues in Darfur, and civilians are hit the hardest. Clashes between armed rebel groups and the government have displaced around 140,000 people within the last 6 months. And still, attacks on humanitarian aid workers and their assets go on. Almost 70 humanitarian workers have been abducted this year. In Kenya, the Centre for Humanitarian Dialogue is bringing the major opposition movement together with international humanitarian actors.
Well, the first question is it's a key question, and it's what do they really want out of this? If you get the rebel groups and the government around the table in a serious discussion on, let's say, a humanitarian agenda, that would be something.
At its regional office in Nairobi, the HD Centre gathered representatives from UNHCR, UNICEF, the UN mission in Darfur, and OCHA, with the main Darfur opposition group, the Justice and Equality Movement, also known as JEM.
Hi.
Morning.
Morning.
How's it?
Okay, man, how are you?
Good.
They're all here.
The parties talked about practical ways to improve the situation of child soldiers, hijacking of humanitarian workers, and the safe return of internally displaced people. Significant progress was made on the possibility of a humanitarian mechanism. The HD Centre also suggested a cessation of hostilities between the warring parties, but there is still a long way ahead.
Would the idea of a humanitarian cessation of hostilities, I don't say ceasefire, but the idea that has been visited previously in an agreement, would that be helpful, do you think?
Of course, that's very important thing to do, but how?
So cessation of hostilities on humanitarian basis is acceptable, but it needs some kind of arrangements and agreements can be done, at least to keep the North of Sudan abide to the agreement.
So what we need is, if we have any kind of ceasefire, we need a proper one.
That's a difference.
With teeth, with a good provision.
With a monitoring mechanism. Here's a provocative question, but we're being frank and provocative, so why not? Are you, JEM, ready to sit with others, governments and or movements, on some humanitarian issues? Are you willing to come to a table? This is a provocative question, I mentioned.
In principle, yes.
In principle.
But I don't think the conditions are right with the government right now. But, we'll do that actually if they are willing. But we'll see if the conditions are right also.
Unless they change, well, maybe it's a policy.
JEM showed a strong interest in a humanitarian mechanism with the international organizations to be facilitated by the HD Centre. And the parties agreed to hold a next round of meetings in the field to proceed with agreed steps.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you.
What I expect from this meeting is actually to agree on that kind of mechanism and to continue that kind of contact and to have this permanent channel of mechanism between us as JEM, who are acting on the ground actively in different places and in different parts of Darfur and Kordofan as well, and with the agencies who are providing the assistance and protection for our people. I think that if we can achieve that kind of thing, that permanent channel of communication, permanent channel of cooperation and coordination, that will be very useful, and that will help a lot to alleviate the suffering of our people on the ground.
The Nairobi meeting opened doors for improved exchange of information on hijacking. There will be a follow-up in the field.